to graphically come up with this solution on your calculator for an absolute value. The work is done here. You have two equations, 2x minus 1 equals 6, and you also have to solve 2x minus 1 equals negative 6 because it's an absolute value, and you get your two answers. So we're going to do this on your calculator. So the first thing we're going to do is go into y equals, and we're going to first take a look at 2x minus 1, okay? 2x minus 1 is what, as far as geometric shape? 2x minus 1 is a straight line, okay? Line. Okay? By the way, I'm going to turn a few people have this problem. If you're using the stat plot, and now I want you to look at this. You see that the plot is highlighted? This happened a couple of times. If you hit graph, you're going to, and something's wrong with the scatter plots, this is what's going to happen. It happened a couple of times. So if that's your issue, then what you need to do is go in here and turn the plots off. So that's above y stat plot, second y equals. Now, those will be off and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we graph this. By the way, I set my window, if you want to do it, to zoom 6. Okay, zoom 6 is standard, negative 10 by 10, okay? Now, here's going to be a great help for some of you. Under math fraction, by the way, is very good, popular used math term to get your decimals for those that don't do fractions. So what we're going to do is go 1 over to num, and we're going to take the absolute value. So this is how you do the absolute value on your calculator.
Wait, what button did you press again?
Math, number. In fact, I'm going to do it this way because I want to show the difference between the two. So if you go math, arrow to numbers to the right, and do absolute value, you can do 2x minus 1. And I'm going to do it this way. I don't know if you ever want to do this. You can go to the left and you can change what happens here for inequalities and different things. I want to use the, I already passed it. There we go. The thicker line. Okay, so watch what happens when I graph this now. Here's that straight line, and here's the absolute value. So wherever y was negative, it's now positive, and you get that V shape. So when you have an absolute value, if you want to graph it, you can use your calculator to do so. Okay, now let's solve the problem. If I have an equation, and the equation is here, I want to solve the absolute value of 2x minus 1 equal to 6. That I can use as y1, and that is y2, or either way. I think I probably have it the other way. Set them up as two equations, and now graph it. If for some reason they don't show up, then zoom out until you can see the two. Now, to do this on your calculator, we can choose the intersection mode. So go to second trace, and that's calculate. And the two we've been using are 0, and we're going to try intersect. So when you do this, it asks you to choose first curve, second curve. And then there are two choices here. So the guess, I want to move the cursor close to the point I want. So I'm going to do the leftmost point first. And I see it says guess. Now I'm going to press enter, and it looks like the answer is negative 2.5. which is one of the solutions algebraically. Then we're going to go second calc again, intersection. We're going to do the same thing, only this time we're going to move over and put our cursor next to, where'd it go? Oh, it's down there, all right. We're going to put it next to the other point and find that intersection with our calculator. And there you go. So that is how you use your calculator to come up with the solution to an equation. And again, absolute value is the ABS function, absolute value. There you go.